Hello and good evening, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of The Shed with myself, Trev, and I'm delighted to be joined by my co-host from the Water Buffalo Club 716, Therese. How are you keeping, Therese?
I'm very good. Excited football's here finally.
Yeah, we're at the beginning of the season now, kind of officially. There's no going back now. How is everything going over there in the land of Buffalo?
All's good. People are getting excited because the players are coming back. So it's finally here, and it's going to be a fun one. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is. I'm just watching some of the TV stations, ESPN and Fox and stuff like that. They have the Bills really highly rated. You know, like I know a couple of years ago, the Bills were kind of favourites to win the Super Bowl in some people's eyes, but there wasn't the same talk about them as there is this year. It seems since the new signings of the defense, it's made an awful difference to people's impressions outside of Buffalo of the Bills.
Yeah, absolutely. They did what they said they were going to do, and they beefed up the defense, and now they just have to perform. So it's going to be interesting to watch it.
It will surely, but this will be things that will be happening in the next few weeks and months, and we'll have a bit of crack talking about it as time goes on. Last weekend you were at Mafia Con. Tell us all about it and the crack that was had and how it went.
Yeah, Mafia Con's put on by 26 Shirts, Del Reed, and the second year it was awesome. They did such a fabulous job. A lot of players came for autograph signing. We got to talk to Ty Johnson, who is a new member of the Water Buffalo Club, and he was such a sport. He was great. He wore the hat for an interview as well. I'm sure you saw that on Trainwreck Sports.
I did.
Yeah. So that was fun. And Dwayne Carter was there, who's already a member of our club and came behind our booth and chatted up with us for a little while, and then got to officially meet Maxwell Hairston, who's got a hat because I sent him one, and he was great. He was so excited. He loves his hat, and he's going to be fun. He's going to be a good personality out there. I've just already seen snippets of his interviews, and he's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, like it'd be interesting, like your thoughts. Like we see them on the football field, and we see them playing. And we don't understand, especially for the likes of myself over here, what their personalities are like. Were they easy to chat, easy to get on with guys, or what were they like when you were meeting them outside the game?
Yeah, extremely laid back. They were easy to talk to, definitely. Nobody bombarded them, and they had a smile on their face, like ear to ear, because not often are they thrown into an event where it's just all Bills Mafia, right? And they'll go to other events, Children's Hospital or things, but I think they got a big charge out of what they saw on Saturday, and it was just a great event. It was a lot of fun, a lot of people coming together that are in the industry like I am, but also a fan, and you could just feel the momentum leading up into the season. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I was talking to Matt from the UK Bills last night on a video, and we were just discussing the culture of the teams. We're talking about the teams in the AFC East, and one thing Sean McDermott has done and Brandon Bean is the culture that is brought in, that that the players and the fans are almost like one. It's like a unit.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, it is like you can see it from the videos and pictures I've seen from what you posted last weekend with the lads there. When they were with you, they looked comfortable. Like, they weren't just there for the sake of it. They did enjoy themselves. Where we were talking was that you take it, Mike Vrabel will kind of bring a similar kind of culture into New England. I think Aaron Glynn, if he's given the time, will will do the Jets the same way. The one we were talking about most that is away from that culture is Miami Dolphins. It doesn't seem to be there. And when the muck hits the fan, we say, and politely, you don't have any noises coming out of like Buffalo, where you had the noises coming out from Tariq Hill and some of the Dolphins there last year when things didn't go well for them. I think that's the great thing about Buffalo, and is the culture that's there with, you know, the fans and the players, that the players, when they come, they know what is expected of them, and the fans will give them all the support they can.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And I've mentioned this with you before. We're a small city, and you need to embrace it if you live here. You know, the other, Boston is a little bit more of a hometown feel, but you know, they practice down in far away, actually. I can't say what their cultures are, but we're very fortunate to have what we have here, because we embrace them and they embrace us. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, it is very cool. Like I have to say, I am a Buffalo fan, but as in where I live, as an outsider to look in, and when I was there with it, it is an amazing thing. Like, it's what you dream of if you are a supporter of a team, is that when you see the players make time for you and you make time for them. When they're up, you support them. When they're down, you support them. And that's something that is there in Buffalo.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. It's been like that for a long time. So it's really quite fun. And I can see why we have fans all over the world like you, Trevor, because you feel that energy even across the pond. So
across the pond is right, and loving it, because it's a special time, and we have to, with the way the world is, you have to embrace the special times.
No doubt, absolutely.
You're going to training camp on Thursday, is it?
Yeah, going to training camp. I was going Thursday and Friday, so I have 4 of us were going Thursday, and then I was taking 8 people Friday, 8, something like that. And there's stormy weather is coming in on Friday, and some of the people I'm taking Friday are kids that are from their families here, but they're little ones, but their parents are from here, but they live in Arizona. Anyways, I met them last year. I took them to training camp. This is the highlight of their summer. They come here for 2 months. And I was like, oh my gosh, if that gets canceled. So now I'm taking everybody Thursday. So I have 12, 13, 14 people, something like that. So we're going to be like down in where friends and family are, in the little holding area, VIP area, whatever they call it. I don't even know. And everybody, I said, bring your hats. I won't make you wear them the whole time. It's supposed to be 97 degrees.
Oh, wow. That's hot.
That's hot. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot. And so look for us.
Oh.
You won't be able to miss us.
I'll be keeping an eye out, surely. Yeah. And with your training camps from before, how would you describe them? What makes them so special? Because you do see the huge crowds. Is it the start of the football season and people are looking forward to it, along with getting to meet some of the players as well?
Yeah, I mean, I go for the fun of it, seeing the guys up close, watching them practice, watching the camaraderie between them. It'll be interesting Thursday because it is going to be quite hot, but it's just a really cool to be so close, and everybody's used to being in a big stadium, so to be that close and to watch them, and seeing them all loving being there, and the media is all over the place, and of course Hard Knocks is going to be filming as well, so it should be an interesting training camp. It's going to be a fun one, and then I'm going again in 2 weeks, so.
Oh, very, very good. Things will have moved down the road then a good bit within the 2 weeks with the team and the practice, right, and guys getting to know each other. And today there was big, huge news announced about the Bills' alternative kit. Now, I was watching some videos yesterday, and there was some news rumbling around the place that it was going to be a white helmet with a grey or silver buffalo on it, and a white jersey. Something like that was described from a few of the places that I was watching. But as it turns out, the Bills have brought back the red helmet. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I love it. The CEO, CFO, whatever, Pete Gwelly, kind of, he tweeted something out this morning saying that his dorm room's all packed, and right in the back was a red helmet. And we all were like, is he hinting at something? And sure enough, he was. So exciting. I mean, it's just everybody loves the red helmet. And I know they're also bringing this logo back too. Two of the games they're going to be playing with that helmet as well.
Yeah, you grew up with these, with the design of the old buffalo and with the red helmet. And it was I'm sure it was a major part of your life with, working with these designs. Would you prefer to move back to them, or are you happy with what we have? I know life is all about changes and stuff, but now that we're going to have them again, would you prefer to keep them, or would you like to say we have them for a while, but let's continue on what we have?
Yeah, I'll have them for a while, continue on with what we have. I mean, it's just like, I guess anything, that it's the past, it's vintage, it's very cool, but I like what we have. Now, everybody that sells vintage gear is going to love this, because everybody's going to want vintage gear of the past. But, and I'm sure it's about cents and dollars too. There's going to be some money to be made. It's all about money to be made in the NFL,
Oh,
so,
it is?
Yeah, for sure. And so I think it's pretty cool what they're doing, but they're paying tribute, and they've got a plan, and I'm sure they're going to be releasing some more surprises to us down the road, which is kind of cool for the last season. So it's kind of fun.
Yes, it should be a season that hopefully, please God, we will remember forever as one of the finest ones in the Bills' history. Yeah. By the looks of things, and the way that they have set everything out, it's like that. Like there this week now, TJ Saunders, he signed his rookie contract, the second round rookie. He signed it, and it's hopefully he'll get in. It'll be a step in the right direction. The whole team is going to be on the one level, and the emotions with Highmark closing and the emotions with the new Highmark or new stadium opening should hopefully give us an extra boost.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to just be, it's hard to even take one game at a time. That's why I just keep focusing on, because there's going to be so much happening each game, and every game is going to be just like a big event here. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, it doesn't matter if you're in Ireland or if you're in Buffalo, it's just going to be a very exciting game, season, etc. So thankfully for people like you, Trevor, we can bring some of the excitement overseas and for people to enjoy all around the globe, because that's what we like to do. We like to share our experiences, and that's what I try to do. Even on the Water Buffalo Club social media, I try to just share whatever I can to just give people a feel for what is happening and what these guys are like. So it's kind of fun. So we'll share some stuff from I'll try to go Facebook Live a few times on Thursday. So that should be, so let me just think, that will be about 9:45. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That'll be about 3-ish your time, but it'll be there.
We'll definitely keep an eye on it, surely. And for me to say, you do an amazing job, because even the stuff from last weekend at the Mafia Con, what I've seen on your social medias, it brings me closer I'm 5,000 miles away, but it makes me feel for them few minutes like you are there. So continue the amazing work, because it does. The fans that aren't in Buffalo, it does bring us closer to Buffalo. In
For sure.
spirit.
Did you see me dancing with celery, carrot, and chicken wing?
I did.
That was funny.
It was, and that's the whole point, is to enjoy things, and sure. Having people smile and laugh is the main thing in life.
Yep, for sure.
So well, now there's no other news to report on the Bills so far. Like the helmet is the big news, and training camp starting Thursday, or was starting, but you're going on Thursday. So what we can do is we'll touch base on Tuesday, and we'll get a full report from the training camp and everything, and we'll see then if there are any Bills news after that, and we look forward then to what's happening.
I'm sure there'll be lots of good things to talk about next week, and I look forward to it.
There will, please God. So that's our show for tonight, folks. I'd like to thank my co-host Therese very much for coming on, and I can't wait to see her experience on Thursday and the crack that's there, and as Hard Knocks filming there too will make it, it'll make things interesting as well. And see the boys back in their pads and uniforms and getting ready for the new season. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I'd like to thank Therese very much for coming on. And as always, stay safe, stay happy, go Bills, and horns up.
Horns up.